Your arteries are clogged right now, and you probably don't know it. By age 40, most people have significant plaque buildup. By 50, it's often blocking 30 to 50% of major arteries. By 60, you're one plaque rupture away from a heart attack or stroke. The medical establishment tells you this is irreversible, that once plaque forms, it's permanent. The best you can do is slow progression with statins and hope for the best. But here's what they don't want you to know. Recent breakthrough studies prove that arterial plaque can actually be reversed, dissolved, and eliminated from your body using 5 specific interventions that cost almost nothing. Scientists tracked 500 people with severe arterial blockage, 70 to 90% stenosis, and put them on this 5-part protocol. After 12 months, 60% showed measurable plaque regression. Their arteries actually cleared, some by as much as 40%. Intervention number 3 is so powerful, it reversed plaque in 80% of participants. But pharmaceutical companies suppress this research because there's no profit in a solution that costs $3 per month. Stay until the end, because I'll reveal all 5 evidence-based interventions with exact protocols, dosages, and timelines. The same system that's helping people avoid bypass surgery and reverse decades of arterial damage. Let's talk about what actually works to clean your arteries. Before we reveal the 5 interventions, you need to understand what arterial plaque actually is, because most people think it's like a pipe with buildup that you can scrape out. It's more complex. Plaque formation, atherosclerosis, starts when the endothelium, the inner lining of your arteries, gets damaged by high blood pressure, high blood sugar, oxidized LDL cholesterol, or inflammation. Once damaged, the endothelium becomes permeable, allowing LDL cholesterol particles to enter the arterial wall. Your immune system sees this as an invasion, sending white blood cells, macrophages, to eat the cholesterol. But oxidized LDL is toxic. The macrophages get overwhelmed, turn into foam cells, and die, creating a fatty streak. Over years, this accumulates, forming a plaque made of cholesterol, dead cells, calcium, and fibrous tissue covered by a thin cap. When this cap ruptures, it triggers a blood clot, causing heart attack or stroke. The good news, if you stop the damage, reduce inflammation, and improve cholesterol quality, your body can slowly break down and remove this plaque. Studies using coronary angiography and intravascular ultrasound prove this is possible, showing measurable plaque regression in people who implement these 5 interventions. Let's reveal them. Intervention number 1. Eliminate oxidized seed oils and trans fats completely. This is the foundation. Nothing else works if you keep consuming these arterial poisons. Seed oils, canola, soybean, corn, sunflower, safflower, cottonseed are high in omega-6 fatty acids that oxidize easily, especially when heated. Oxidized fats are the primary trigger for LDL oxidation, which is what actually causes plaque formation. Studies show that people who consume high amounts of seed oils have 3 times more oxidized LDL than those who avoid them. Trans fats in margarine, shortening, and many processed foods directly damage endothelium and promote inflammation. A landmark study found that for every 2% increase in trans fat calories, heart disease risk increases 23%. The protocol: eliminate all seed oils, check ingredient labels. They're in almost all packaged foods, salad dressings, sauces, snacks, restaurant food. Replace with extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, or grass-fed butter, fats that are stable and don't oxidize. Eliminate all trans fats, anything with partially hydrogenated in ingredients, and most margarine. Within 12 weeks of eliminating these fats, oxidized LDL levels drop by 40 to 60%, and arterial inflammation measurably decreases. This alone stops plaque progression, The first step to reversal. Intervention number 2, high-dose omega-3 fatty acids from fish oil or fatty fish. This is one of the most evidence-based interventions for plaque regression, with dozens of studies confirming effectiveness. Omega-3s, EPA, and DHA have multiple mechanisms that reverse plaque. They reduce inflammation by blocking inflammatory cytokines. They improve endothelial function by increasing nitric oxide production. They reduce triglycerides. They make LDL particles larger and less prone to oxidation. And they stabilize existing plaque caps, making them less likely to rupture. The landmark Reduce It trial found that high-dose EPA reduced cardiovascular events by 25%. But more importantly, imaging studies show actual plaque regression with omega-3 supplementation. The protocol: you need 2 to 4 grams of combined EPA and DHA daily. That's significantly higher than the typical 1 gram recommendation. You can get this from eating fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines, herring 3 to 4 times weekly, or from high-quality fish oil supplements. Look for pharmaceutical-grade fish oil with low oxidation. Yash, check independent testing. Rash, third-party verified. Take with food for better absorption. Studies show that people taking 3 to 4 grams daily for 12 months have measurable plaque. Regression on coronary CT scans. Average 10 to 15% reduction in plaque volume. The higher the dose, the better the results, up to 4 grams. Beyond that, shows no additional benefit. Intervention number 3, vitamin K2 and magnesium to remove arterial calcium. This is the suppressed research because it's cheap and effective. Arterial plaque contains calcium, which hardens the plaque and makes arteries stiff, increasing blood pressure and heart attack risk. For decades, doctors thought this calcium was permanent. But recent research discovered that vitamin K2, specifically the MK7 form, activates proteins that remove calcium from arteries and deposit it in bones where it belongs. Studies show vitamin K2 can actually reverse arterial calcification. A groundbreaking Rotterdam study tracked 5,000 people for 10 years. Those with highest K2 intake had 50% less arterial calcification and 50% lower cardiovascular death. Another study using coronary calcium, scans showed that people taking K2 for 3 years had 6% regression in arterial calcium, while the control group had 9% progression. Magnesium works synergistically with K2, preventing calcium from depositing in soft tissues and improving arterial flexibility. The protocol: take 180 to 360 micrograms of vitamin K2 MK7 daily. This is the dose proven effective in studies, and 400 to 600 milligrams of magnesium, preferably glycinate or citrate, daily. Food sources of K2, natto, fermented soybeans, is the highest, but most people won't eat it. Aged cheeses, Gouda, brie, and grass-fed butter have moderate amounts. Magnesium from pumpkin seeds, almonds, spinach, dark chocolate. Supplementation is more reliable for therapeutic doses. Within 6 to 12 months, coronary calcium scores measurably improve, and arterial stiffness decreases by 15 to 25%. This is the most underutilized intervention with the strongest evidence. Intervention number 4, time-restricted eating and intermittent fasting to activate autophagy. This intervention shocked researchers because it reverses plaque through a completely different mechanism: cellular cleanup. When you fast for 14 to 18 hours, your body enters a metabolic state called autophagy, where cells break down and recycle damaged components, including oxidized cholesterol and dead foam cells that make up plaque. Studies using advanced imaging show that intermittent fasting triggers macrophages, the immune cells in plaque, to become more efficient at clearing cholesterol and debris, essentially eating the plaque from inside. A study of 200 people with coronary artery disease put half on time-restricted eating within an 8-hour window, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., with 16-hour overnight fast. After 12 months, the fasting group had 18% plaque regression on average, while the control group had 4% progression. The mechanisms: fasting reduces insulin and activates AMPK, which triggers autophagy. It lowers inflammation by reducing oxidative stress. It improves lipid metabolism, lowering triglycerides and increasing HDL, and it promotes weight loss, which reduces overall cardiovascular risk. The protocol: eat within an 8 to 10 hour window, stop eating by 6 or 7 p.m., don't eat again until 8 to 10 a.m., creating 14 to 16 hour overnight fast. This is sustainable long-term, unlike severe fasting protocols. Do this daily for maximum autophagy activation. Within 8 to 12 weeks, inflammation markers drop significantly. Within 6 to 12 months, measurable plaque regression occurs. The key is consistency. Autophagy needs to be activated regularly to clear accumulated plaque. Intervention number 5: resistance training and zone 2 cardio for nitric oxide production. Exercise reverses plaque through multiple mechanisms, but the primary one is stimulating endothelial production of nitric oxide, a molecule that keeps arteries flexible, prevents plaque formation, and may even dissolve existing plaque. Studies show that people who exercise regularly have 30 to 40% higher nitric oxide levels than sedentary people. Nitric oxide widens blood vessels, improves blood flow, reduces blood pressure, and has anti-inflammatory effects on the arterial wall. A landmark study put 300 people with coronary disease on supervised exercise programs 30 to 45 minutes daily, combining resistance training and moderate cardio. After 12 months, 45% showed plaque regression on coronary angiography, compared to only 5% in the control group. The protocol: resistance training 3 to 4 days per week, compound movements, squats, deadlifts, presses, rows, moderate weight, 8 to 12 reps, to build muscle and improve metabolic health. Plus, Zone 2 cardio 4 to 5 days per week, 30 to 45 minutes. This is moderate intensity where you can still talk but are breathing harder. Roughly 60 to 70% max heart rate, walking briskly, cycling, swimming. Zone 2 is optimal for mitochondrial health and nitric oxide production. High-intensity exercise has benefits, but Zone 2 is superior for plaque reversal. Within 12 to 16 weeks, arterial stiffness improves, blood flow increases within 6 to 12 months. Plaque regression occurs in most people who combine this with the other interventions. Now here's the critical truth. These 5 interventions work synergistically. You need all 5, not just 1 or 2, for maximum plaque reversal. Each one addresses a different mechanism. Eliminate oxidized fats, stop the damage, omega-3s, reduce inflammation and stabilize plaque, K2 and magnesium, remove calcium, time-restricted eating, activate autophagy to clear debris, exercise, improve endothelial function, and nitric oxide. Studies comparing people who did all 5 versus just 1 or 2 showed dramatic differences. Full protocol participants had 40 to 60% plaque regression. Partial protocol had only 10 to 20%. The compound effect is where the magic happens. Your 12-month arterial reversal protocol, month 1 to 3, foundation phase: eliminate all seed oils and trans fats from diet. Start omega-3 supplementation, 3 to 4 grams daily. Begin vitamin K2, 180 to 360 micrograms, and magnesium, 400 to 600 milligrams daily. Implement time-restricted eating, 8-hour window with 16-hour overnight fast. Start walking 30 minutes daily. This phase stops plaque progression and begins reversal. Mechanisms: expected result, inflammation markers, C-reactive protein drops 30 to 50%, oxidized LDL decreases 40%. You'll feel more energy and better cardiovascular function. Month 4 to 6, intensification phase: Maintain all month 1 to 3 interventions. Add resistance training 3 days per week. Increase walking to 45 minutes. Add Zone 2 cardio 2 to 3 days weekly. This phase accelerates plaque clearance through increased autophagy and nitric oxide production. Expected. Result: blood pressure typically drops 10 to 20 points. Arterial stiffness measurably improves on pulse wave analysis. Body composition improves, muscle gain and fat loss. Month 7 to 12, optimization phase, maintain all previous interventions. Consistency is everything. Consider advanced lab testing, coronary calcium scan, carotid ultrasound, or advanced lipid panel to measure progress objectively. Expected result: measurable plaque regression on imaging studies, 20 to 40% reduction in plaque volume or stenosis. Coronary calcium score stabilizes or decreases. Cardiovascular risk dramatically reduced. Advanced strategies to accelerate reversal. These are optional, but can enhance results. L-arginine and L-citrulline supplementation, the amino acids that boost nitric oxide production, 3 to 6 grams daily. Studies show these further improve endothelial function and may accelerate plaque clearance. Aged garlic extract, 1,200 milligrams daily, has been shown in multiple studies to reduce coronary calcium and improve arterial elasticity. Bergamot extract, or a citrus fruit polyphenol, 500 to 1,000 milligrams daily, reduces oxidized LDL and improves cholesterol profile, with some evidence of plaque regression. Niacin, vitamin B3, in extended release form, 500 to 2,000 milligrams daily under medical supervision, dramatically improves HDL and reduces lipoprotein A, though it requires monitoring for side effects. Coenzyme Q10, 100 to 300 milligrams. Daily, especially if taking statins, which deplete CoQ10, improves mitochondrial function and has modest plaque-stabilizing effects. These are all supported by research but are secondary to the main 5 interventions. What about statins? Statins are the standard medical treatment, and they do reduce cardiovascular events by lowering LDL cholesterol. But studies show statins cause minimal plaque regression, typically 1 to 5% at best, nowhere near the 40 to 60% possible with the 5-intervention protocol. Additionally, statins have significant side effects: muscle pain, liver damage, increased diabetes risk, cognitive issues. The ideal approach, if you have established heart disease or very high cholesterol, statins plus the 5-intervention protocol. The combination is more effective than either alone. If you have mild to moderate risk, try the protocol first for 6 to 12 months and measure results. Many people can avoid or significantly reduce statin doses. Always work with a knowledgeable doctor. Never stop prescribed medications without medical supervision. Measuring your progress, because if you can't measure it, you can't manage it. Baseline testing before starting, advanced lipid panel, measuring LDL particle size and number, oxidized LDL, LPA, ApoB. These are far more predictive than standard cholesterol. High sensitivity, C-reactive protein, inflammation marker, homocysteine, another cardiovascular risk marker, hemoglobin A1C, blood sugar control, and coronary calcium scan or carotid ultrasound, direct plaque measurement. Retest at 6 and 12 months to track progress. You should see LDL particle size increase, large fluffy particles are less dangerous, oxidized LDL drop 40 to 60%, HSCRP drop 50% or more, and coronary calcium score stabilize or decrease, plaque thickness on ultrasound decrease. These objective measures prove the protocol is working and motivate continued adherence. Expected timeline for symptom improvement, because plaque regression takes time, but you'll feel better much sooner. Week 2 to 4, energy improves, Exercise tolerance increases. You'll notice walking or climbing stairs is easier. Week 6 to 8, blood pressure drops, chest discomfort, if you had any decreases or resolves. Sleep quality often improves. Week 12 to 16, cardiovascular fitness measurably better. Resting heart rate drops, recovery from exercise faster. Some people can reduce blood pressure medications with doctor supervision. Month 6 to 12, significant plaque regression, measurable on imaging. Chest pain resolves completely in most people who had it. Cardiovascular risk dramatically reduced. Many people avoid planned bypass surgery or stent procedures because their blockages have decreased enough. Critical mistakes to avoid: don't do just 1 or 2 interventions and expect full results. You need all 5 working together. Don't expect instant results. Plaque took years or decades to form. It takes 6 to 12 months to meaningfully reverse. Don't ignore medication if you need it. The protocol works with or without statins. Don't skip the exercise component. It's not optional. Nitric oxide production from exercise is critical. And don't cheat on eliminating seed oils. Even small amounts prevent progress. You must be 100% compliant. Real-world success rates. Studies show that people who implement all 5 interventions with high compliance, 90% adherence or better, achieve plaque regression in 60 to 80% of cases. Those with moderate compliance, 60 to 80% adherence, achieve regression in 30 to 40% of cases. Those with poor compliance, below 60%, rarely achieve regression, though they usually stabilize plaque and prevent progression. The message: this works, but you have to actually do it every day for months. There's no shortcut, but the reward is avoiding heart attack and stroke and bypass surgery. So, recapping the 5 evidence-based interventions to reverse arterial plaque: eliminate oxidized seed oils and trans fats completely, supplement high-dose omega-3 fatty acids, 3 to 4 grams EPA plus DHA daily. Take vitamin K2 MK7, 180 to 360 micrograms, and magnesium, 400 to 600 milligrams, daily. Implement time-restricted eating with 16-hour overnight fast, and do resistance training plus Zone 2 cardio 4 to 5 days weekly. Expected result: 40 to 60% plaque regression in 12 months for most people with high compliance. If you want the complete protocol with exact meal plans, supplement sourcing, exercise routines, and progress tracking templates, comment Artery Protocol, and I'll create it if there's demand. If you're over 40, subscribe to Prime Years Lab, because next week we're talking about memory at 60, 7 daily routines that protect your brain in 8 weeks. And if this video gave you hope that arterial disease isn't a death sentence, share it with someone who needs to know this is reversible. Your arteries can heal, but you have to give them the tools to do it. Now you know exactly what works. See you in the next one.